70% of the national income had been spent on the war. This year, the cost of the war had meant 126 quid per head of the population. Now that gives us something to think about. We all know that this war has cost thousands of millions of pounds. And the great mystery is, where did all the money suddenly come from? In peacetime, there was never any money for vitally needed projects for the good of the nation. But when there is a war, as if by magic, the money suddenly becomes available. Why is that? Because the big bosses control the money. They control the banks, which control the flow of money. It's mostly debt. That's to say, it only exists on paper. But they can juggle about with it as they please. In peacetime, they don't think it's worth their while to release more money. Profits can often be made better when money is tight. Scarcity means high prices. Poverty of the millions means millions for the profiteers. That's why they've always arranged things so cutely, so that the poor stay poor and the rich get even richer. But when this war came along, first it was a big opportunity for making even greater profits. And secondly, it was in fact a war for the extension and strengthening of the capitalist system. Okay, for such a good cause, the money was certainly forthcoming. Last year, according to Halifax, they took 70% of the people's money away to pay for the war. That was excellent business. This year, every man jack was fined 126 quid. That's what it amounts to. Taxes have never been so high before. Money was mobilized to win a total victory for capitalism. And now we've nearly won that victory. But before we win it, mates, let's think over for a minute what we workers could have done with that money had we had it in peacetime. The money was there. It was always there. It was ours. We made it. But we couldn't get hold of it. If we could have turned this country of ours into a place where poverty and need was impossible. But when we've won, we'll go back to a land of poverty and need. Halifax said so. And we've been warned often by others that this will be the case. There will be poverty for the people because capitalism will be on top. That is the victory that we're winning, workers. But we can change it. We can change it into a socialist victory by asserting our rights now, by putting a people's government into power.